Do you want to be a big YouTuber like me? I'm N5P, the most popular YouTuber in the entire world. I have a massive 1.4 billion subscribers. My most viewed video has 87 quadrillion views. Today, I'm going to give you 5 simple tips that will make you a YouTube star. Okay, so, all of what I said is true. I don't have 5 magical tips that can make you a big YouTube star. Actually, none of what I said was true, but you know how it is. That's just how things happen. So, today, I'm gonna talk about something I'm very, very underqualified to talk about. I have, like, no qualifications at all. Success on YouTube. I'm probably, like, one of the least qualified people to talk about this. I mean, there's people who are way less qualified than me, but, like, when it comes to people who post on YouTube, I'm probably among the least qualified. So, if you create a new YouTube account and just watch some videos from small creators, maybe upload a video yourself, you're gonna see a bunch of videos like this. You know, you got your big YouTube guy, like some random guy who you've never seen, or like random pictures of YouTube stats. It's like, this is how you get to be a big YouTuber. It's like, no the fuck it isn't. These videos are basically scams, you know, like, not in the traditional sense where you're wasting money, but they say time is money, and they're wasting your time, so same difference. I'm sure at least someone who's tried to become a YouTuber has seen these videos, and I can tell you right now, they are so pointless. They either give you advice that literally is nothing, or is the most, like, basic concept that they blow out of proportion to make it look like this huge thing. Like, one time I watched a 15-minute video that can be boiled down to tell your viewers to subscribe. Which, you know, that is good advice, but stretching that out for 15 minutes when I can literally tell you that in 3 words is just a waste of your time. These are the kind of guys who will be like, oh, well, you know, I use these techniques to become such a huge YouTuber. When really, what's making them a huge YouTuber is the fact that people want to be YouTubers themselves and are clicking on the videos. You know, it's just pointless at that point. And while I'm underqualified, I have a few things that I can tell you that may actually learn you something. Let's have a look at my notebook. That's fun. Here we are. Step 1 to being somewhat of a success on YouTube: make good videos. You know, it doesn't have to be high art. You're not making Hollywood productions. You're recording a YouTube video. You know, I was really bad at this for the longest time, especially because it's just like I've been doing gaming content for so long that editing and making videos just seemed so much harder than it was. Like, is actually, because most of my experience making videos has been recording for an hour and then editing that hour down into something that may be half passable and is going to get no views. So actually, step 1 is try not to do gaming content, because if you're just starting out making gaming content, let me tell you a little secret. No one gives a fuck. No one wants to see your Minecraft world. No one wants to see you playing Fortnite. Unless you're already an established name, no one cares. I know that's kind of harsh, but it's literally true, and I've learned it from experience because I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, and the most views I've ever gotten on a video was talking about Geometry Dash. Not playing the game, talking about it. Like, I've streamed for probably close to 100 hours, and I don't stream often either. But I've streamed close to 100 hours. I've gotten like 500 views total through all my streams. I've uploaded over 100 videos, and I have less than 40,000 views total to show for it. So, gaming just isn't profitable to make content on. But what you want to do is find something that's not gaming and talk about it. The second step, engagement is like 90% of everything. It may seem like kind of arbitrary, like, oh, who cares about engagement? No. If people are engaging with your video, that's gonna help a ton. So if no one is engaging with your video, and it gets, say you get a video with 10,000 views, but it magically has next to no engagement. Now say you get a video with like 800 views, and it has several likes and dislikes and 20 comments. That's actually going to help you more than just getting 10,000 views, because 10,000 view video has no engagement. That's going to do two things. First off, you're barely going to get recommended to anyone after that 10,000 view video. And second off, YouTube might think you're buying views artificially, because that's a huge pattern. You want engagement. Now for the video with 800 views, which is definitely not a video I've posted in the last 2 months, it's really good. You know, say something a little, like just a little unpopular opinion, nothing crazy, you know, and then you rage bait people in the comments, be a little stubborn, make them, you know, write novels at you. That's how you get engagement. Now, I'm not advocating for anyone to say some, like, horrible shit on YouTube just to try and get views. I'm not advocating for that. Don't be, like, airing some horrible shit on the platform. You'll probably get banned. Step 3. Have personality. I mean, like, a decent one. No one wants to be, like, a fucking douche tuber or, like, a lolcow. No one wants to be the next Rice Gum. No one wants to be the next Dark Side Phil. No one wants to do that. If you're literally known for nothing besides flexing your wealth or getting mad at games and e-begging, you probably are living like one of the saddest lives possible. You could probably live a more fulfilling life as a peasant in the 1600s. Now, for number 4. And number 4 is the one that I personally struggle with the most. You gotta stay consistent. Consistency is key. Unless it's gaming videos, then it will never be consistent no matter how consistently you upload, no matter how consistent the quality of your videos are. You will never find consistency unless you're an established personality. So remember that. Most important rule, don't do gaming unless you're doing something else already. But, you know, staying consistent, that's super hard. Especially when you get discouraged, you know, you put a good amount of effort into a video. And then guess what? You get, like, 50 views on it. And most of those are, like, your family or friends. Yeah, that's not a good feeling. And, you know, that can be really discouraging. But you gotta remember, you always gotta stay strong, or you're not gonna make it. You know, that's something I had to learn. It's something that if you guys want to do YouTube. You're gonna have to learn. Oh, and number 5. Don't do YouTube for money. Just don't. Don't be a cunt. Don't be like, oh man, I'm gonna get so much money on it after this. No. If you're doing YouTube just for money, not for any other purposes, not to entertain, not to educate, you're not gonna make a dime. You know, me personally, this is kind of getting into side tangent territory. But me personally, I'm not here for making money. I'm here for the entertainment, you know, maybe to educate a little if I can, you know, slip in a little bit of educational fact. Mostly to entertain, you know. I mean, I'm here for the long game. I have a deadline for when I'm gonna stop making YouTube videos. It's May of 2032. That might seem arbitrary, but May of 2032 is when I will have officially been doing YouTube for half of the time I've been alive. I will be 25 and a half years old then. And that's my deadline. You know, that's 7 years. That's not me. Whoa! That's 7 years. So, if you guys, you know, enjoyed this video, and you wanna support me in any way, then I'd recommend you like the video and subscribe. Not saying you have to, but it's always an option. It's completely free. You're not gonna have any of your time wasted subscribing. So, you should go ahead and do it. And that's rule number 6! The 6th tip. Tell the viewers to subscribe and like. But if you're gonna tell them to comment, make sure you tell them what to comment. If you're saying, comment down below, just that, you're not gonna get any engagement. Editor, don't cut